Hey, what's the deal? It's your boy Tag from Pro Wrestling Tag. You know what I mean? Sorry if I was trying to fix my gloves and shit. As a different recording, it's 9:57 a.m. December 11th, 2025. You know what I'm saying? This is the first video of the day. You know what I mean? I actually stood over Mama Tag's house because I actually went to go get some stuff from her house. And, you know, she asked me if I wanted to stay over because it was cold and it was raining. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll do it. So luckily I stood over because I had a chance to watch bum-ass Dynamite. Yeah, it was like, I'm never watching that shit again. This shit put me right to fucking sleep. AEW Dynamite legit put your ass right to fucking bed. It was, the best part about that show, honestly, was the fucking, the Speedball Mike Bailey Kyle Fletcher match. That was the best thing to happen. You know what I mean? And my mom was like ripping ass on Speedball Mike Bailey. She was like, yo, how the fuck he's a black belt in Taekwondo and he does all these kicks and you can't even fucking pin this guy? I'm like, yeah, I know. That's pro wrestling for you. So, Bron Breakker is one of my favorite wrestlers out right now. Hands down. Because he's really fucking unique. Now, I mean, Bron Breakker is a guy who, you know, he shows how, you know, he shows how dominant he is. The dude is basically, you know, he's a hybrid of both his father and uncle, right? You know, so he takes a lot of his father and uncle. For those that don't know, his father is Rick Steiner and his uncle Scott, right? So he's basically a blend of the two. But I think he's a quicker version of his uncle than anything else. You know what I mean? And that dude's power is no fucking joke. What? That dude is no fucking joke. There was a report today, and I'm not really shocked, you know, because, you know, I seen this from a mile away, and I'm gonna throw AEW in this too, okay? There was a report from Bodyslam.net stating that WWE sees Bron Breakker as, you know, a long-term superstar, right? And I'm not surprised. From the moment he stepped foot in NXT, bam, right? When he fought, ironically enough, LA Knight, right, in NXT, under they're fixing shit here. I don't know. But, you know, from the moment that he stepped foot, bam, right, you automatically knew he was going to be somebody. You knew he was going to be a fucking superstar. From the moment that he stepped foot, right? And I'm outside too because I'm actually going to buy groceries and shit. Bron Breakker has the tools, and you can tell like WWE put a lot of stock and investment into who they feel is going to be their franchise superstar. Bron Breakker is going to be their franchise superstar. He's going to be what Roman Reigns was to WWE, what The Rock was to WWE, what Steve Austin was to WWE, what John Cena was to WWE. He's going to be the man. He's going to be the fucking man. And the reason why I bring AEW into this is because, let me ask you guys a question. And I want real answers. I don't want no bullshit. Somebody's probably going to give me some bullshit. I'm expecting it. I'm definitely expecting it. How many true homegrown talent has AEW produced? How many? It's not MJF. MJF is not a homegrown talent. I'm sorry. He's an indie star. So you count that out. Darby Allin is not a homegrown superstar. Right? You can count that out. Right? There's some people who's going to say, but AEW made them into stars. Right? I mean, if they were in WWE would also have made them into stars too. But, you know, we're talking about like building somebody from the ground up. Not even Jay Cargill, because Jay Cargill, from what I understand, was a graduate of the Nightmare Factory, right? So, I mean, if you want to put Jay Cargill, okay. You know, she sucks in the ring. Now, I mean, Jay Cargill, to me, is the most overrated women's wrestler out right now, hand fucking down. Bar none. But This not even about her. This is about Bron Breakker and AEW. How many homegrown talents has AEW produced? The answer is zero. It's zero. All these talents that you see, like Bron Breakker, Trick Williams, fucking Nikita Lyons, Lash Legend, over fucking Femi, especially over Femi. He's more than a homegrown talent. Again, this was an NIL talent, right? All of these people were all homegrown stars. Jada Parker, right? There's a bunch of others too. A lot of these guys are homegrown talents, right? AEW hasn't produced shit. So AEW, shout out to JD from New York because he said something that I thought made a lot of sense. He put a tweet out. This was during the brawl with Hangman and Swerve and Thing, right? Forgot the other two who they fought, right? And he said that there was a brawl, there was a brawl to get everything hyped. He said this is now they do all this on purpose, with the brawls and shit, so because of the criticism, right? So they're now doing all these bullshit brawls with that tornado tag, with the tornado tag match or whatnot, right? But again, AEW, and I'm going somewhere with this. AEW is not focused on creating stars. They're not in the field of making stars. They're not going to make stars. I mean, they're not going to make stars. This is basically TNA all over again. This is TNA all over again. And I'm seeing Meltzer, and I'm seeing fucking Sean Ross Sapp, and all these fucks who is trying to defend AEW, who's trying to, to suck the cock of AEW and such. They have no story. They don't care about building storylines and such. I slept last night. I slept, during fucking Dynamite. I did see Harley Cameron and Willow Nightingale, who looked good than a motherfucker, win the women's tag team championships. What didn't make sense to me was the fact that, Tony Storm and Mina Shirakawa shake the hand of both things. Whatever. But again, I'm going somewhere with this because none of these guys, that AEW have a homegrown, like built from the ground up. They don't know how to build people from the ground up. They don't. WWE is the only company that I've seen for many years that knows how to build a talent from the ground up. You see that, and they're going to continue. They're going to truly fucking continue and shit. Anyway, guys, I'm about to be out. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go into the supermarket and buy some things. You know what I mean? And I'm going to definitely holler at y'all. Peace.